So, go and unload into that. Oh, I need... Probably should go into that real quick, actually. Go back to my computer stuff. And go here. Go here. Go here. Do this. Okay. There we go. We're going to go here. We're going to go here and... No. 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 Nope. There it is. There's that. There's that. Hi, Dad. Or, yeah. Hi, Dad. We've got... that one. And we got one more spot we can do that. There we go. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so we got magic, fire, tech, water. Well, alright. I guess we're gonna have to change to... Yes, Spyro. And yes, Spyro has some moose horns. So we got magic. We need fire. We've got tech. And we've got, last but not least, we got water. There we go. And we have to go, apparently, here. Yeah, we'll go. We've seen that cutscene before. Okay. Okay, you guys got sound. You've got my audio. That's all I need. Okay. And okay, fine. We'll go with our good friend Throwback. And for Stealth Elf. Okay, this is one. Okay. robot's been used, so we use... I think we're going for Self-Elf, because she needs to level up. Or no, she needs to gain more abilities. Okay, Earth. Stealth Elf is used. We need Earth. In that case, then, I'll use him. Okay, we're gonna share this out real quick, because... There. That's not gonna get me anywhere. Okay. I might have to restart this puzzle. Okay, so if we turn this way, go this way, go this way, go this way, turn this way, go here. Hello, Ramsey. AKA Crypto. Yeah. It is. Um... Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Right. Okay, the only way I see that working. Okay. That's okay. Every little bit helps. I might have to look up how to do this one. Nope. Oh, that's not what I want. I haven't tried it yet. Okay, so if I turn it that way, I'll be going down that way. Slides down that way. Okay. So if I do this, 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 go here, go here, go here, that'll lead to that. Okay, go there. Go there. I'd have to go down that way. Okay, got that one. Now I know. I have to. There we go. Go that way. Go that way. Go that way. Go that way. There we go. So for anybody that wants to know, I know crypto. Outside of YouTube. Crypto. This is, Contine Draco is my... How do I put this? You know when you know somebody well enough, and you become like family to them. That's what's going on. So he's my, I'll say Discord dad is what he is, because he's from Discord. I've known him for a hot minute or so. Yeah. It's, I've had some challenging times, and, you know, he's been there, so I guess I'll just... How the heck do I get up there? Yeah, me too. Kind of have a whole family going that goes with him. Anyways, so if you guys don't know, we're on, this is Skylanders, and this is the first game we're playing. We are trying to 100% it for collections. We're not trying to do the speed runs to get it done in a certain amount of time. Well, I am a fan of... I've always liked Spyro and Cinder. They're my favorites. But the one I like on here the most is Zap. Of course, it'd be that type of cat. But yeah, I liked him. He was the first character I ever played on PlayStation. But, yeah. Yeah. I just aged myself saying that, but yeah. He was the first character I ever played. It was Spyro. Okay, so we gotta go back to Self-Elf. Now, I will say that there is one game that I don't know how far I'm gonna get in it, and it's the Swap Team. But I am trying to get the ones where you can swap the tops onto other ones. And I know that there's some on, you know, eBay and all that. I know that. So I'm trying to collect them. And I don't know if I have a... I'm not looking to collect every single one of them. So I'm just looking to collect at least, you know. Yep. All areas found. Okay. Now, with that being said, treasure chest. Okay, I need one more treasure chest. Which means I'm gonna have to probably activate that. Yeah, I think... But, I would like to collect at least one of each element if I can. Me too. Yeah. I had a few of them. It's probably up there. There. Oh, yeah, I have some of those, actually. I have some of those. Maybe I'll try to find some of the tubes. Because then I can create my own if possible. I got earth already. I'm looking real quick for something. Hold on, guys. Ah, crash in neocortex, huh? Cool. Okay, so we have fire. We got light. I think we need earth. I'm looking to see what I need. Oh, what I would like to get, I guess. That's earth. I got water. Tech. I think the only thing I need, well, I would to add to finish up the collection would be earth, or not earth. I think would be life, the green one. Because I've got fire, magic, air, earth, light, and dark. So, water, magic, fire, dark, earth is him, and light. Okay, so I would need tech and earth to finish up the collection on that. Yeah. Look, it's my fiance, floating head. Nope. Anyways, so yeah. Ramsey finally joined my stream.
Yeah?
Yep. What are you up to?
Ow!
Besides apparently hurting yourself.
Yeah, hurting myself. Ran down to the other place and slapped a sign onto a tree. If you know what I mean.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Gotta slap some signs on a tree.
4 nails. So yeah. I can't remember how this worked.
He says, hey, what's up?
Hi. Nothing much. Is it annoying when you have something you can't remember how it goes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happens to me a lot. Okay. You might have to change... We might have to change... Skylanders.
So Ramsey... Oh, is he in chat?
Yeah, he's cryptic.
Ah, hi. Sorry for name dropping you.
Well, as long as he's okay with it. Get on with it. Okay. I will get on with it in a minute. Alright, I know one thing I'm buying myself. Okay, we're gonna take her out and use Zappy. There we go. Really? Oh, fudge. That's great. It's great! It really is! Oh, that's a satisfying sound to hear. Oh, jeez. Oh, whatever shall I do? Whatever will I do? Oh boy. Alright. Take him off for a second, and we'll put her in charge. There we go. You're fine. Oh my gosh.
Sounding hilarious.
Oh my gosh. Cool. Works for me. Oh, jeez. That would be Memoir. Yeah. For a second, I didn't think that said breath control. I thought that said something else. That totally just kind of threw me off for a second. Okay, she was used, but she doesn't have any upgrades. Drobot was used. I only got one upgrade left for him, and it's not that. I can't get it yet, so... Ooh, I can get that one. Floating Head is currently playing with Legos.
Kind of. I've been having spaceship design issues recently, and this is actually helping me.
So you're playing with Legos.
Yep. The issue is it used to be a finished ship, but it's been so broken in so many years, probably like 10 to 15, maybe 20 years old, that I don't remember how it went.
Hello, Draco.
Hello, Draco.
Hello, Dad. I'm gonna use... Oh, yeah, and we had Zap that we used. Dad? This is Cryptic. Cryptic, this is Dad. Sounds like a you problem, Floating Head.
Huh?
Sounds like a you problem, Floating Head.
Oh, the spaceship? Yeah, well, when you don't touch something for 20 years.
Oh, you've been in voice chat waiting on me, huh? Well, I wasn't sure if you wanted to hop in or not, so I just kind of, you know. I just kind of left it be. Alright, give me a second.
Verdict. Does this look like a spaceship?
Yes, but it's missing something.
It's missing the entire top half.
It is. It's missing the entire top half. Which makes it only, I'd say, a fighter jet.
I would say carrier, but that's personal.
Okay.
But yeah, right now it looks more like a fighter jet.
Okay, mister.
Alright, where's my phone? Time to take like 50 pictures.
Or is it convertible?
Convertible spaceship. I mean, sure, if you want to launch somebody out there and you don't like them.
Or just that or that's not a convertible, dude. not if you've seen what he's talking about.
Sounds, this is gonna be
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Or no, it's not. It's Just send him a picture. Just send him a dang picture, dude.
If you want to send him a picture, you're gonna have to.
You can send him a picture.
Give me your phone.
No, you have him on Discord.
I do have him on Discord.
So thus you could send him a picture. And we've got... It's not a good... It's not a convertible.
It is now.
Oh, man. No, I'm having him send you a picture, because... It's none of that. It's not that, either. I mean, it could be, but... I don't know what kind of transformer it would be. Oh my gosh. Yep. I'm gonna turn that up. I can tell. I can tell.
Yeah, you said the spaceship is missing the template. Immediately my mind went to it. Let's see if a rating can fly in space.
Oh, now we got 5 of them, huh? Okay, we got... Now we need fire!
I mean, technically the bottom's also missing. So.
Yes, it is. Yes. Oh, wait, what else did I need in there? Earth Magic Droid.
Is it a D20 or is it a D12?
Earth. Earth.
They do look very smart.
Magic. Where's my boy? There's my boy.
Magic.
Magic and...
I might have sent you a duplicate picture.
I see one that looks extremely similar, but I don't see any duplicates in my well, there's one duplicate.
Well, I maxed out the picture count for Discord, so I just went from the bottom up a couple.
See, when it comes to things like that, I typically tend to, number them.
Well, I literally just took these pictures, that's why.
Again, that sounds like an issue, buddy.
Yep. Like I said, technically the entire bottom is missing. The middle part is missing. And then you have the top part. And the advantage of the Legos is that each Lego level is actually its own floor. For size reference.
For what?
Its own level would be like a floor that you can walk on.
Right, but its own level for what now?
Like its own floor on the ship. Gotta like Legos. What is in my pocket? Oh yeah, audio jack.
I don't think he's gonna understand what you just said, Draco.
Oh, Draco asked each level is what? its own floor of the ship.
Huh. You turn around and said for size reference.
Yeah, for size reference, each layer of Lego bricks is its own floor.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I'm assuming that this is going by guy measurement.
So,
If you were...
I don't know about you, but I don't know of any Lego figurines that were officially released that are, only 1 brick high.
no.
So that would be kind of painful.
It would be.
Or are you trying to suggest that this is more for scale purposes?
This is scale purposes.
There you go.
There's, gotta reword that just a little bit.
You gotta remember, Dave, you're part of the Draco family now. We can and will take everything you say misquote it and then use it for food purposes to make everybody else laugh.
It's not thick enough up and down.
Okay. Okay. Stop right there. This just turned into a PG-13 plus stream, thanks to you.
See,
We're talking
go
Legos.
further with that game, but that's just way too easy. I prefer a challenge when it comes to things like that. Hey, Cryptic's getting a kick out of the noise.
If you are under the age of 18,
We were talking about Legos.
I pray to God you didn't understand what that... I now have to make this a PG, an 18 plus stream because you said that.
Should I go into my PSA spiel?
Yes, please do.
Pull up because it's been a while since I've said it. I don't have it memorized like I used to.
Draco's slipping.
Will you shut
It's been like,
Shut up!
it's also been like a month and a half since I've streamed, so.
No. You can't say anything like that until he makes his PSA announcement.
Okay, so I mean, as a planet, as a friendly reminder, the stream is not ready for anyone under the age of 18. If you're here not at the age of 18, we question your parents not monitoring your internet activity. And if they are aware and letting you watch this stream anyway, we question their parenting. Unless, of course, you're a member of the Draco family, in which case you are strongly encouraged to watch. But remember, we are not babysitters and are responsible for anything your children learn from watching this stream. So sit back, grab a snack, and let's extend my maelstrom of madness to this Draco, and as always, fuck you and enjoy.
And thanks to Floating Head over here, we had to make that announcement. Boy, I got you beat by like 10 years.
Let's be honest here, though. I can understand your dilemma. I can understand it. Floating Head. I'm a guy too. I understand that slip happens.
I'm questioning this. Oh,
We question you.
that was interesting.
You bumping her from PG to 18 plus.
I mean, YouTube does allow cussing after the first, what was it again, 7 seconds or something now?
17.
17 seconds?
Yes, that's why the PSA announcement that I have is specifically at minimum 17 seconds long.
Because it was a minute. Then I heard they dropped it down to 7 seconds.
I can see that. I can see that, Cryptic. But because you said what you said, we had to make it 18 plus.
And yet, the entire conversation was about Legos.
Yes, but anybody with the frontal cortex would be able to understand exactly what was being discussed. Yes. is now allowed in the first 7 seconds of your video without automatically getting limited ads. The word automatically is important here. There is not a complete free pass. YouTube can still limit monetization depending on how often strong language is used and in what context.
We were talking about Legos.
Bullshit.
Also, YouTube is a curse word.
You know what's funny though? Since you bring that up, Dick, I actually, for a while, the Pokemon ROM hack that I'm working on, I was making a joke about the evil team of the region being Team Demonization. It was going to be a little yellow fucking question mark or whatever the YouTube demonetization thing is.
Huh.
And to
No,
answer,
I have never played Worms of WMD.
neither have I.
Never even heard of it.
Yeah, I think it's like Worms of Mass Destruction or something like that. I've heard of the game, I've just never played it. Of course, I could also pop off with multiple just obscure game titles that probably none of you have ever even heard of either.
You have a... It's so good. I'm sorry.
Like, for example,
I suck at rolling words.
we saw it. We saw it. Like, for example, I know everyone, for the most part, that's over the age of 18 has heard of God of War.
Yes.
But have either of you specifically, have either of you heard of War Gods?
Kind of sounds familiar. Maybe it's because I've heard it in other...
I've heard the concept, but if you're talking like a video game wise, no.
Yeah, War Gods was a Nintendo 64 fighting game that pitted characters like Valhalla, who was supposed to be an approximation of a Valkyrie, and Kabuki Joe, who was like a Japanese deity, and things like that, against one another. And like Mortal Kombat.
Huh.
Yeah, there was. Let me see if I can remember. There was Anubis, Valhalla, Kabuki Joe, Tag. There were several others. It was just interesting. And apparently, according to Cryptic, you play as cartoon worms and blow each other up in a turn-based style playthrough. And you can use homing missiles, banana bombs, dynamite, and meteor strikes.
I see.
That sounds strangely satisfying.
I don't know what it sounds like to me. Because I was definitely thinking of a completely different game. Because that was the weird thing back in like the 90s and early 2000s, is there were a lot of games like that. There was Earthworm Jim, for example. A lot of weird ones. Yeah. And you're getting the fun version of Dead 9/11, because I'm at the point where, because of how messed up my sleep schedule in the last couple of days, I'm at the point of I'm too tired to bother trying to dumb down my intelligence.
Oh, goody.
Like, I'm still not the type to default towards, like, multiple syllable words, like, regardless, and, you know, beautiful, things like that. Those are about the length of words that I typically still use at this point. I don't use, like, anything over 4 syllables that can be avoided.
I see.
Then with every explosive weapon, you can blow up chunks of the map, but if your worm falls in the water around the map, they will drown.
Oh,
It's
so...
basically like Spleef.
Or, what's that one game? Oh my gosh, what is that one game?
Not be able to help until you have a And that's our explanation.
Oh my gosh, it was really popular. Son of a gun!
You could try describing it.
You play as a character and it was like Fortnite in the oh lord. Oh, it's really popular for the longest time and I can't remember what it's called. I gotta figure out what it was.
So it's basically a first-person, third-person shooter / builder game.
No, it wasn't like Fortnite. I was gonna say it was like the Fortnite creator boards that you could do.
The creator boards.
Yeah, oh my gosh. You played it, they had the same shape as Among Us characters, but they had more facial expressions to them, and you played boards like where you'd have to survive the falling platform, and you had to be like the last to place.
Fall Guys?
Fall Guys, yes, thank you. Oh my gosh, I could not think of that.
Yeah, I just beat you to that cryptic.
Yeah, Fall Guys.
Yeah, so ironically, apparently Mr. Beast made his own version of that game called Stumble Guys.
Of course he did.
I mean, when you got the kind of money that he does, at that point it just becomes a matter of you, but nobody stops to question whether or not you should.
Yep.
No, that sounds good, cryptic. As soon as she said characters that looked like the Among Us characters and then different boards and stuff like that, it clicked in my head what she was talking about. Yeah, that's one of those game titles that's like once you hear it, when you're struggling to remember it, you immediately know that it's right. But very quick on you though for being able to verify that fast. Yeah, honestly, the way you were describing it, it sounded kind of like Spleef. Which I get what you were talking about now, Lemon, when you said that, because they do have in Fall Guys, there is this Spleef style game, which is basically you run over or you hit parts of the map to make it fall away so that people fall down to lower levels. So I can easily see where you came to Fall Guys from that.
Cool. Also, I apologize for falling asleep on you last night while you were in chat.
You're fine. You're fine. And I may or may not, in the course of the 4 hours Dave and I were still in voice chat after you went to sleep, I may or may not have had Sakura pop in because she was having trouble sleeping and recorded her snoring.
Ah.
But again, may or may not. Yeah, what was it, Gabe? At midnight your time that you popped out?
Yeah, it was like 11:59 or something like that.
Yeah, it was right around.
Well, I'm actually glad you two managed to chat it up.
Image generator breaking and arguing with them.
Yeah, his arguments mostly being, I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yep.
Because he don't want to admit that he's thirsty.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you see what I had to do with all my
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. I know exactly what you're
He
dealing
was
with.
giving us stuff despite not even asking for it.
And as we figured out, Draco's chat GPT over there, his AI is quite thirsty.
Yes.
My chat GPT is not thirsty. My chat GPT is a dude with a sandpaper throw in the middle of the desert. I don't believe that I have ever, in the course of the entire time I've ever played Pokemon, I do not believe that I have ever seen a shiny Sunkern or Sunflora. Until this moment.
Nice, Cryptic. Yeah. I never thought I'd find an albino Cleffa in the, shelter, but,
Yeah, that's still a shame. I think it might have been either you or Sakura a while back. I had found it was either an albino or a shiny Flareon in the shelter. I reached out to the individual who released it. I was like, you do realize what you did, right? And they're like, yeah, it was completely intentional. I'm like, disrespectful monster.
Actually, if they had extras, then yeah, I could see it.
Give them out in raffles or give them to people you know that don't have them. Don't just release them to the shelter. That makes you a monster.
Not really. Because if their intention was to, release it to the shelter and let somebody else find it for, the kicks of it, then I could see him doing that.
If it doesn't bother you that somebody was disrespecting an EV, then...
I mean...
Because in my opinion, that's what happened.
I don't think so. I don't think they were disrespecting them. I think they were giving somebody else a chance to find it on their own, rather than it being handed to someone. Rather than it being, directly handed. Then, they're like, well, why don't we just release it to the shelter and let somebody else find it? So I can see what they were going for. Now, I mean, if it was one of those cases where they just didn't, they just weren't good enough for them, or if they, I don't need to release that. If they were releasing it because it just didn't have, enough stats to it, then I'd be like, well, But I don't know. That's just my opinion on it.
Yeah, personally, I don't know. And I am more than happy to agree to disagree with you, especially since I don't know all the reasonings and what have you behind all that. But I just think it's a shame either way. Personally.
Maybe they didn't have anybody to give it to.
That just makes it even more sad to me. 100% honest.
Well, why not the benefit of doubt and just say, hey, I wanted to be cool and give this to somebody who wanted to claim it first.
That's what I was talking about is...
Yeah.
Again, that's just one of those situations is like, we don't really know what happened, and I'm not going to sit here and badmouth them legitimately because of doing it. But I just think it's kind of messed up.
as we like to state here, everybody has their own dang opinion. Now, whether you force it on somebody else, that's a whole nother ballgame.
It's a good thing that Okara is not here because she has this saying specifically for that very train of thought.
Okay, well, I guess I can't get everything else here, because... Did I do this wrong? I think I might have done this wrong. Okay, I got that, at least. But there's no other keys to get, so...
You sure you did something wrong? Because I find it kind of hard to believe that this game would allow you to go that far out of order.
Yeah, I got no other keys.
Try going down to the right.
Something down below.
Right, and from there. That is weird.
Can you jump?
Nope.
Missing something. Oh,
And it's very clear that if you're able to get into that room, that you'd be able to get 2 keys because they're not separated by anything.
You solved the last puzzle, right?
Yeah.
So the question is how do you get over all of that?
There's a map that you gotta find.
Well, you might be able to
That
go...
like tells you which direction to walk and all that.
Nope.
I think.
Weird.
Somebody had to know because again, it doesn't seem like it's that kind of game that would allow you to go out of sync that lightly that you get soft locked. There's supposed to be a lot of those puzzles too.
Yeah. It is.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, this Friday is Friday the 13th. Um, if any...
No, I'm sorry. I'm taking it loud. Keep going.
This Friday is Friday the 13th. And if you had missed what I was talking about last stream, I almost said yesterday, but last stream, I had asked you guys if you would be interested in sharing your ghost stories. I ended up sharing a little bit of mine, talking about how I've encountered the paranormal. I've had my fair share of it. I talked about my oldest story I have when I was young. My very first time I ever encountered it. And then we had Floating Head talk about his ghost cat. And I had asked you guys if you wanted me to link my Discord, so you could share your stories. I also talked about if it was going to be in the comments, but I decided to change that, just for the sake of, we don't want anybody, if they decide to be very detailed about their story and it ends up being not PG, we don't want to make that mistake of putting it out there and, spiraling out of control, if you will. So, I believe I'm going to have Floating Head in chat with me. I'll have Draco join me if he wants. I'm not sure about Cryptic. Because from what...
Cryptic just said he's excited.
Yeah. It's gonna be a live stream. And I'm not gonna pull the whole, I'm gonna do it at midnight, because I'll probably be long asleep by then.
You can start before I get here, by the way.
And do you feel that it should be gone over by somebody? Then that's perfectly fine, Cryptic.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. If you want somebody to review it, there's not really a requirement for it. It's just more of whatever you say. It's more of, if you're wanting, whatever you want said is what you can submit or talk about. If you're in live stream, what you want to talk about. If you're submitting, it is going to be an 18+ stream, just because of the fact that there are people out there that, I wouldn't exactly direct kids to it, because you don't want, parents freaking out, and there are some parents that would. And the other reason why it being 18+ is because some of the stories that, at least a couple of the stories that I have, are not exactly kid-friendly. And I imagine that Draco, and I also know that 501, he's another mod of mine that I have. He's just not in stream right now. He has a couple of stories he wants to talk about, and the premise of his is he lived in a haunted house his entire childhood. So there is that. And that just premise alone kind of just negotiates it to an 18+ stream. And that's perfectly fine. That would, it will be specified. The only thing I ask is if it's a actual story or if this is a real life experience. That's the only thing I'm going to ask, that it's clarified, because we don't want to mix up the two.
Yeah.
And like I said, this isn't going to be I'm going to stream at midnight. This will be one of those things that just, I might do it later in the evening. Not super late at night, because Lord knows I can't stay up that late. Probably the latest that the stream would end, I wouldn't be on any later than probably about 9 or 10 o'clock. Just because I need to get my own sleep, and I have a hard time sleeping out as it is. So whatever time that converts to you guys, whoever's watching this and whoever's listening, whatever time that converts for you guys, in your zones or whatever. And it'll be kind of... Now, I'm not going to sit here and play horror games, because I cannot do those. Because I can't do horror games. The closest one I'd probably get to is 7 Days to Die or Project Zomboid. Those are the only two I'd probably play. And even at that, I still have to have zombies turned off because I cannot sleep with zombies.
Project Zomboid, rebuild civilization after the end.
So, and if it becomes popular, then great. And if it's not popular, eh. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. So...
Very. I'd actually, if I'm being honest, Lemon, I'd love to see you try and take on Plague Inc.
Plague Inc.?
That's
basically the concept behind Plague Inc. is that you're building a virus to try and wipe out humanity.
Oh!
Hello, COVID!
I know! I actually know a YouTuber that played that, and his name is Gray Still Plays.
There's a nostalgia name for you.
Yes.
Also, the irony game, the first game of Plague Inc. that I ever actually won, I named it Coronavirus.
Oh my.
I couldn't get around it because of the fact that I picked it up. It had been years since I played. I never actually won while playing it in the vanilla version of the game because I found hacked versions. I picked it back up in, I want to say, like April of 2020. And I was like, you know what? I'm going for it. I just named it that, and it just immediately, an hour later, everything was wiped out.
That might be... That might be a... I might try the Plague Incorporated, because that might be a good... Might be a good game to try, might be a decent game to try. But you guys don't expect it to be... You don't expect me to be playing horror games constantly. Plague Incorporated is not... It falls under sub-horror. It's not quite horror, but it's not extreme horror either. And like Draco just explained, it's basically you're trying to spread a virus that you create. And along the way, you gotta mutate it, so it basically wipes out the entire world. So I might give that a shot on Friday and see how it goes. You got any?
Another one. I think similar to that too. I think it was like Infectinator, World Dominator, or something like that.
Yeah. Now here's where, real quick, this is where the stream is going to take a different turn for a minute. Nothing horrible, nothing bad. But, as you guys know, I am playing Skylanders currently. And as I pointed out yesterday, I have a lot of the characters. However, as I've pointed out, there is a set that I am trying to work on, and it's the characters that you can swap on the tops to other swappables. I found, huh?
Swap Force.
Yeah. That's the only game that I might not get far in because I don't have a lot of them to use. And then Imaginators is the only other one that I might not get far in. I have a few of the creation crystals. Yeah, there's magnets between them that you can swap. I have a few of the creation crystals. I do not have tech or life. Those are the only two I don't have. Because I have light, dark, water, fire, earth, and magic. It would be cool to create your own characters with it. And then I also have the giants, some of the giants as well. I have life. I have tech. I have earth. I've got air. I've got water. I've got light. Okay, I got 2 lights. I've got magic. And I've got another life. So there's a couple of those I don't have either. Now, I know they released... I've got 2 water. I know they released characters that weren't giants, considered giants with them. So there might be a couple I can use with that. But I'm just giving you guys a heads up. Those are the 2 games that I might not be able to get super far in. But if you guys have any suggestions as to where I could find them for... I could find more characters that weren't super expensive, let me know. It'd be great.
Say this as I am quite literally looking it up.
Yep. Now on Amazon, I did find a couple of the creation crystals that I can get to complete that collection. So we will see if I can get them or not.
Hey, floating a...
Yes.
I want you to take a look at the picture I'm sending you to kind of verify against the set that she has to see like if there's a good number of the ones in here that she does not have.
That would be her question, by the way.
You have eyes?
I have eyes. It's just that I don't know which pieces we have versus which ones we don't.
Okay, so...
Lemon knows better right now.
That's,
Nope,
that
yes.
would be why I sent you the picture and recommended that you take a look
Yes.
at the picture and compare it to the lot she has.
Yes, we actually have 2 of those. Yes. 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 Yep. Yes. No. Ooh, that one would be really cool. That one we have... Nope, that one we... Do we have that one? I don't think we have that one. Maybe not. I don't see that one. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there's about 10 of them we don't have on this picture. Now, I also have the crystals. Some of the... I think I have one element of each crystal. Got fire, earth, air, tech, dark, magic, water, life. Okay, so the only one I don't have in that one is light for that one. Anyways, okay, I'll get back to stream for you guys. Now, if we want... Because if we go this way... Okay, we need to... Son of a gun. Okay. Try this again. Okay.
What is LSA?
So we go that way, it'll go down. Get that one.
I'll be honest, I have no idea what LSAA means in terms of Skylanders.
Neither do I.
But yeah, I just sent a bunch of links to Gabe. There's like 5 or 6 of them. Where apparently you can get really good deals on some of the figures, considering each one of them typically is at minimum $7 a piece.
We had one guy asking for how much?
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that is basically just akin to scalping to me.
Well, the thing is, it was an entire collection.
I've seen an entire I saw one when I was looking. It was like, I think it was like 40 or 50 figures with a portal. It was like $195.
Yeah, we don't got that kind of money.
We'll have that till Friday.
Now... Oh, you got a question from Cryptic.
What?
Oh, I do?
Well... Okay.
Gabe did.
I'm gonna stop you right there, Cryptic.
Lemon.
He hit the no-no button.
It is my job to hit the no-no button.
No. We do not use my real name in the stream or when we're on Discord. We don't use my real name.
I'm the exception to the rule because my username is my nickname, which is my name.
There you go.
Or you just call me Floating Head.
It's okay.
It's all good.
That's why I deleted it. We don't want, creepy people. You know.
Self-doxing is not on the list of to-do.
She already deleted it.
Believe me, I already took care of it.
And none of us said her name, her actual name
Oh,
for you to
go
go
back.
off, so
Other way.
it's nothing needs to be deleted anymore. It's already been done.
Oh, that also worked.
Hey, you don't have to keep apologizing, Kirk.
It's
It was
okay.
a mistake.
I know, it's okay. That's why I was just like, nope, no.
That's why it's funny with moms, because, you know, mom is mom.
Mom's mom, but you don't hear us using her real name.
Her name has been said on her stream numerous times before.
It's just
But,
that I'm not comfortable with it being out there because there's too many creepy people out there that would happily
abuse that information.
yes. But anyways. Okay, so we...
That's right. That's right, because Dar had mentioned to me in a private message recently about moms going off on somebody.
Wonder who it could have been.
Let's see the message.
Now I see how this works.
They were spamming something. I'm not very sure what it was. And she sent me a screenshot. Her comment in response to it was, "Ooh, Mama told you, ouch." And it was Mom saying, "Shut the fuck up" to somebody. Like, just straight up. I'm like, wow.
I can't do spicy food, Cryptic. Yeah, it's... Considering how big she is now, I'm not surprised. Not surprised she's getting, you know, a few people like that, unfortunately.
Oh, are you saying in response to Mom telling somebody to shut the fuck up?
Yeah, and the whole spamming thing, I'm not surprised.
Oh no. This was on Normandy Gaming's server on one of his members' channels on there. And because it shocked me because it was the first time I'd ever heard Mom's real name. Because she said it and she said, "Ooh, she told someone to shut the fuck up in Zero's channel. That's what you get for spamming the same post in every single section." I'm like, wait, that's her real name?
Yeah.
Because I've been a mod on Mom's channel for several years at this point. I never heard her actual name, or it didn't connect in my head.
Yeah.
So, like, to me, she's just Mom's.
Yeah. Yeah, Cryptic, I can't do it because it upsets my stomach. I can't digest the, what is it called? There's a certain chemical that it's made of that I can't digest, that my body can't digest.
Well, it does. It's just not happy. Like at all.
Capsaicin?
Yes, that word. Get that.
Caspian.
Okay, so the very thing that
Something
makes
like
it
that.
spicy is what upsets your tummy. Gotcha.
Yeah, you're gonna get haters, unfortunately, Cryptic. It's just a matter of how you handle them.
Yeah. And in response to your question, for me, I literally love ghost pepper. I love ghost pepper. I can literally eat jalapenos raw. So, I love spicy. My body doesn't like it very much, but I love it.
501!
And there's 501.
Hey!
He crawled out of the woodwork.
Oh. There's 501. There's my fellow Eevee lover. Oh. Welcome to the stream, 501. Cryptic, this is one of my other mods, 501.
Time you showed up. I'm not messing with you, but I know you got your own personal things going on.
He streams Pokemon, everything kind of Pokemon related. Yes, he's a PokeTuber. And as far as I know, he's currently doing the DLC for ZA. So, 501, this is Cryptic. He's one of the few people, besides you and Draco that I know outside of YouTube. He's one of those ones that I'm like, oh, yep, okay, I know who he is. I'm good. So.
Yeah, speaking of the ZA DLC, I gotta get back to finishing that.
I haven't
Also,
even...
I finished Tears of the Kingdom, too.
I haven't even messed with it. I have it, I just haven't messed with it. I would say my favorite will always be Eevee's #1. And... Vulpix.
You know what the weird thing is?
What?
Cryptic just typed Mimikyu. Hellstar pronounces it.
Interesting.
Does that look
Because
familiar?
she
Not that one.
definitely says Mimikyu.
This one.
Oh my gosh, adorable!
Does that look familiar?
Why'd
To
you
the
have...
one that doesn't move that we have upstairs.
My 3 favorites, Cryptic, are all Generation 1. It's Mewtwo, Gengar, and Arcanine.
AKA Jeff.
Yes. It's been a running joke for about 19 years at this, or not quite 19 years, but like more like 16, 17 years, that all Mewtwo I own are named Jeff.
Yes. Hence why I said said 501 is my... What did I say? There's my co-Eevee lover.
It's too bad that Belmont wound up being as weird and creepy as he was.
Who?
The Eevee enthusiast that was the brony that got kicked off the server.
Ah.
And for the record, don't get me wrong, there is nothing inherently wrong with being a brony. But he was a very disturbed individual.
Yeah, to say the least.
I mean, the dude was in his 30s and still lived with his mother and sister.
I mean,
Both
circumstances,
his parents.
you know.
I knew him well enough to know that there was nothing actually wrong with him to the point that he would not be able to live on. So I can say that with absolute certainty.
Well, I mean, there's, you know, there's, you know, circumstances, of course, but...
That is dark and troubled, Cryptic. I said that they should make a ghost-type evolution that possesses its body after passing.
I'm not sure how I feel about that, Cryptic. That's, Yeah, I'm not sure how to feel about that.
That's troubling. To say the least, that's troubling.
Well, if there's one thing you guys should know about Cryptic, I've seen a few of his drawings.
There is nothing wrong with Morbid. I absolutely love Morbid. But there are certain things that just, like, I don't like seeing that with, especially something inherently cute looking.
He fainted.
Yes, that's the ongoing joke with Pokemon in general, is that when you capture them, you are actually unaliving them. Because you're effectively ripping their soul out of their body and then turning it into digital code.
Yep. And this is why we said the 18+ warning earlier.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting here still saying YouTube PG-friendly terminology. If it were my channel, I wouldn't care, and I would just be going full tilt. But I do want to respect the fact that it is your channel and not mine.
Yeah, to say the least. Yeah, this video is gonna be 18 plus. I'm gonna make sure of that for the rating.
This game of Skylanders was not brought to you by a PG-friendly set of circumstances.
It's all the Legos' fault.
Yes, it is entirely you and your Legos' fault.
Actually, it is. You're the reason why we had to say it. So that's not far from the truth.
That actually raises a question, because there are specific Pokemon. I know that I've seen a video about one in particular with its lifespan recently. They're not immortal like most people seem to think that they are. So the question is, how long would they be able to survive while in a Pokeball?
Well, what's your definition on how the Pokeball works?
Well, I literally just said a few minutes ago that you're basically ripping their soul out of their body when you capture them.
So basically, it dematerializes the Pokemon into particles and then reassembles them when you release them.
Well, when you bring them out, because releasing them is a completely different thing altogether.
So in
And the weird part with that, actually, is that you are never bringing out the same one. When you call it back, it is being brought back out the next time it's sent out into battle, or just brought out of its Pokeball. It's a completely different configuration, even though it looks identical.
Huh.
Because you think about it, there's no way to perfectly replicate code over and over again. So there's going to be minor alterations to that Pokemon every time you bring it out of its Pokeball. Oh no, see, it's not Pidgeys that you need to worry about with Ash. Ash's big one was Tauros. He had over 200 Pokemon and he had like 60 Tauros. Yay, let me get the rocket hat.
What?
He went super quiet.
Well, I was trying to find something. I'm like, where the hell did it go? Oh, by the way, we have a Skylander that we have named Dad.
Yes. Fun fact, actually, you get dad and mom with the same Skylander. Because there's me as the blue dragon and that.
Yes.
Mom's favorite color.
Something like that.
I thought you were pulling it out for a second. I was like, oh. Yep.
Yeah.
It is kind of a vacation hat.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. I might name Gabe. I might name one after Gabe if he decides to ever pop up in chat more often.
Well, technically I am in chat, but I'm not in
There I
chat.
am.
Now, the question is, 501 pops up in chat.
Yep.
He is a mod. But the question is, what would he be?
The most Pokemon looking one there is. I feel like that's a hard one. Why don't you give him a choice?
He said present.
Like a present. Well, okay. I don't know what kind of Skylander you would be, my friend.
Start putting them on and see which ones work and let them choose from there.
If I'm gonna throw my 2 cents in here, I personally feel like, what was it, Stump Smash? That looks to be the most Pokemon-like one you have.
Actually, yeah. No, he's...
But obviously, if you have another one you prefer to have nicknamed after you, level one, that's entirely your decision. That's just my opinion, what I think one is the most Pokemon-looking one.
Well, it'd also be... Does he know which ones you have?
No, I don't know if he does.
So.
Nobody's getting... Nobody's... I'm not changing Spyro's nickname. No.
What's Spyro's nickname?
Spyro.
Oh.
His nickname... His name's not getting changed. Him and Cinder.
Yeah, that... renaming Spyro, nicknaming him anything else,
Whichever
would
was...
be it would be a crime basically on par with nicknaming it Pona. And Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild.
Spyro, King of the Dragons.
Actually, I might have one that... None of these are going to resemble Eevee. I hate to tell you that. Yeah, none of these resemble Eevee. The only one that you might approve of is this guy. The only reason I say you might approve that one is because that's actually technically the one that's closest to a Pokemon.
Isn't Sunburn like a fire type or whatever at that point?
Yeah, it says fire.
Yeah. It also would be closest to whichever firebird that was.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, now that you mention that, Gabe, Sunburn does kind of remind me a little bit of Polo.
Well, there's that one, and there's one other one I'm thinking of, but...
The legendary trio. I wasn't thinking of the other one. But yeah.
Which legend? Oh, you're talking about Moltres?
Yeah.
Yes. How do we say that at the
I
same
can kind
time?
of see that.
So...
We've been stuck together for too long.
We have been. We've been stuck together way too long.
Yeah, but see, the thing is that while I could see that, like, I could see making the argument for Moltres with that one because of the wings and the feet, Holo actually has blue on the entire rainbow.
That makes more sense.
So we'll nickname this one.
You have a
Which
I
name,
like it.
501? You like Sunburn?
He likes it.
Well, to be fair, he said I like it when Stump Smash was on screen.
Really? SD.
Apparently can't have numbers in it. Okay, fine.
How about you do the name without the 501 in it? See what that comes out as.
Well, actually, it's... There you go.
It's
We'll name it that.
Is that the Discord name?
Yes.
Cool. I remembered. I am slowly improving.
Wow. It's a shocker.
I would have never guessed it, though, if you didn't put it on the screen.
You have him in DMs.
I do.
There. Now, the only way you're gonna get a Skylander nicknamed after you, or anything for that matter, is you have to be on the channel. I don't expect people to be on there 24/7 or in chat for 24/7. I'm not asking that. I'm not saying that. But you have to show up frequently, as 501, and both 501 and Draco / Conteen have showed up. I also have to trust you enough to make you a mod. There has been people in the past that I've had to actually remove the mod power from. We won't go there about who, but...
I won't say the name, but a name immediately comes to mind when you say that.
I know who you're talking about. I can't remember the name.
Don't say the name.
I just said I can't remember the name.
Since it happened.
But if you're watching this and you feel called out, yes, you have been technically called out. I'm just saying. And
Don't say it out loud, Gabe, but I'm fairly certain that's who she's talking about.
Like I said, I can't remember the name.
I think he texted you in
No.
Discord.
Yes.
He texted you in Discord. So when he says something that like that, that means he texted whoever.
Oh, I totally missed that. Let's see. Yep. I
So-
remembered
Fairly
after
certain
seeing
that's
it.
who she's talking about.
So, anyways, this isn't a, if you come begging to me for, you know, naming a Skylander, or whatever it may be after you, I will not do it. I will flat out deny you of it. So,
I'd probably be the one person that would be able to get away with that because I'd be doing it ironically.
that's debatable. It depends on when. If you catch me in a good mood, I might. But anyways, with that being said, Spyro and Cinder, their names will never get changed. You can't. I'm keeping their names because I'm a huge fan of them and I like them a lot.
Yeah, I think that Cinder actually falls into the Draco family names anyway.
What are you doing?
Looking for... If you name one after me, it would be that one.
Oh, that's the other thing. If you decide to choose one for yourself, I'm not naming it after you.
So. But I'm only saying that because technically that was the one that I owned, so.
Yeah, you're not being named. That you're not having that one named after you.
So.
Oh, is he trying to say the tech one?
No, he's trying to name the one that we were trying to figure out the name for, and has a double-edged sword in her hand.
Oh, chill.
Yeah, chill. Nope, I got a better one for him that I'm gonna name him after.
Hey, Gabe.
I didn't do it.
You plumb done daggone gonna do it now, son.
Well, it's not like I'm participating in chat, so.
Not properly.
No.
I mean, he's technically in chat, but he's not in chat, so...
I kind of find it redundant to be messaging people when I can just speak out to the microphone in the same room.
That one. Why? Why, Dad? Why? Why'd you have to put that? Oh my gosh. I only just seen that we were talking about floating head. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, 501, good to know you're lurking at least. I don't know, I have a lot of them, so if you think of a better one, let me know.
Oh, I to say this on stream, but and you'll see exactly why I won't say that out loud on your stream. Because I condone things that you don't condone.
Dang. Dang, dude.
Yes,
All right.
I've very much used the dad tone. I said that.
Good to know.
Isn't that right, kid?
Yes.
He's like, yeah, totally.
Well,
Can you get the chest?
it's literally right there on the screen. So no, she hasn't gotten anything.
I think you can go down.
As I literally
Yeah,
almost...
The far bottom right of the blue on the dotted line there.
I see what you're talking about.
Already. Oh,
I think you need to go to this corner and then down. But I'm not sure.
yeah, it's basically to the right of you. I don't know how you're gonna get there.
Like that.
Oh, they made it to where that one literally just falls right on top of you. Instead of, you know...
Okay, I don't know
scatters
why
around.
it keeps coming back on me and not staying high. Because that was like a good. My stream was like a good 15 seconds behind.
Yeah. For some reason, it's doing that.
That's weird.
Okay. Hmm. Ay, ay, ay.
So to make up more hours, probably. I'll hold off on that then until then. How is this dude not on fire right now? Come on.
Yes, I'm... Not often. It's kind of a rare thing for me. I only listen to really chill music when I'm trying to sleep. see.
I may have to bring back the immoral comments as a stream at some point.
Yeah, whatever happened to that?
Well, I honestly, we started doing like Cards Against Humanity and then D&D, and just like it never came back. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. That may very well just be the next stream that I do.
Well, hopefully it's one of those streams that I can join.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're part of the family. It's nothing like special or anything like that. We might play like Uno or something while we're talking, but that's pretty much going to be the majority of the stream. It's just talking.
See that one? We got Zap.
Which somehow turns into another 18 plus thing.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Oh yeah. It's. Oh yeah.
All of my streams are. All of my streams are that way, but I know this family way too well to ever assume we can handle PG stream.
Guys, this is PG only. Only.
And then it turns into an 18+ stream.
Because of Legos.
Yeah.
Well, it's giving me better spaceship designs than it was with what we were getting last night.
It's spaceship designs after what he said.
I think I used, did I use Stealth Elf in that one? I don't remember. I'll just use Zap for now. Yeah, sure, why not? Riding high into the sun.
Oh, since you were talking about Lego spaceships and all that, Dave.
I'm still here.
Here you go. And I'll send it to you just so you can see it too.
No word.
Nope.
Nope.
No comment.
Yeah, you thought stepping on them.
Sure. Go ahead and type them.
It is a bit, isn't it, Lemon?
A little bit.
You said lemon, and I started typing lemon.
What?
You said lemon, and I started typing lemon.
I love to how it literally says 18 plus on the box, and it says not for beginners.
Sounds like the beginning of Bambi.
Look, Bambi, we're tramping along through the forest and plate mail.
Oh, that's okay. A little bit's better than none, in my opinion.
Y'all make me want to go back to writing my book. That is an amazing dream and a goal, an amazing goal to have, Cryptic.
Well, it's good to have stories and worlds, but you might want to start with a few for now. I'm just saying. Just so you don't get overwhelmed.
Sounds like from what the way Cryptic just worded that he's already overwhelmed.
Yeah, apparently. Oh, a floating head has something to say.
Hi.
Really? That's all you had to say?
Yep. Lemon was looking at me and I figured I'd wave like I needed something, but I actually wanted a high five. Alright, we're going! We're going! Drags are over the table. Ugh! I don't want to knock your stuff over, so.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I had to write that just while I was in school, Cryptic.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the book reports and crap that they made me do.
Okay. Earth, which is this guy.
Although I will say, I think my two favorite book reports I ever did, I did on Dracology and Greek mythology. Oh, sorry, less book reports and more topic reports. Mine was history. Hands down, history is my least favorite class.
English was mine.
Actually, it's a toss-up between history and science. Both sucked equally, in my opinion. Exactly when did you go from playing Skylanders to Bomberman, Lemon?
5 minutes ago.
I don't know.
It's like, bonk, 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 bonk.
Man, Bomberman was a good game to play.
It was. Although it's weird, my buddies and I, growing up, we all had specific names that we would use for every game that we played. Come to find out that apparently my buddy Jesse's nickname was a cheat code of some type in Bomberman. Yoga class?
You had yoga class?
I'm trying to figure out what high school did you go to?
Yeah, apparently I was going to the wrong one the whole frickin' time.
Capital High School had one too.
Thanks for rubbing salt in the wound over there, Gabe.
What did you just say?
He said that his high school also had one, and I'm like, thanks for rubbing salt in the wound over there. We didn't get anything special like that.
Now, when you say ASL, Cryptic, you're meaning American Sign Language, I'm assuming?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've actually been picking up some of that thanks to Okra. And in typical Draco fashion, some of the first phrases I picked up learning how to say are definitely not PG. Also, I do recognize that you just said that cryptic. I haven't said anything because I'm not sure how to respond to that one.
Well, I think it's
Like,
cool.
I'm not gonna mean or anything.
I think it's cool that you know sign language.
Yeah.
That
It's
I will say.
definitely a very useful skill to have.
Oh.
Yeah, I actually learned that baby sign language actually is a legitimate thing. Because it gives parents that know sign language a way to communicate with them earlier on in life. And actually know that the baby is able to actually articulate quite literally what's going on in some cases. They had you in electroshock therapy because you weren't very talkative early on in life. That
I've also heard that they do weird things if you don't start walking by a set age. And speaking of walking, the more open the layout, the sooner the child will walk.
that's good information to have.
Yep. So if they have everything close together, they're just going to crawl and stand up, but they won't start walking. But if everything's more spread out, they're going to start walking sooner. I forgot where I heard that one from, but yeah.
Oh Lord.
Well, if y'all want to talk about your childhood and the issues you had, I was unfortunately blessed with a how would you put it? An unfortunate thing. And I don't ever know why it happened, but by the time I hit the age of 2, I was completely blind in one eye. Um. Dang. Dang, that's rough. Yours is also awful. And I ain't comparing. I'll just put that up there. I'm not comparing. But I had a... Well, so by the time I had hit the age of 2, my left eye, I was completely blind in my left eye, and my right eye was starting to go as well. I had what they called walleye, is what it's called. Basically, when the colored part of your eye, instead of going inwards, it goes outwards. And you just end up seeing the white of their eye, is what happens. And so I ended up having a surgery when I could. I had to have it on both eyes though. So if it hadn't been for the surgery, I wouldn't have my sight. So liver failure as a baby, and his blood was being poisoned by his own. Excrete. Dang. That's rough. By all means, not comparing, just telling stories. Dang. Dang.
Sucks.
Yes, it does. I have a permanent... Is that... Wait, who is that? Oh, I don't have her. I don't think. I was also born with a condition called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. That's genetic. It basically affects everything from my bones all the way down to, it affects everything from my skin down to my bones. It makes it to where I don't produce collagen.
So you should be having a lot of it.
Well, you should know, dear. I've told you before.
the rate things are going, I may actually finally beat Star in type race score.
Nice.
It's been kind of like an ongoing friendly rivalry we've had for about the last 2 years.
Dang.
That's yeah. Well, on the bright side, Cryptic, it's our job as people to make our parents' lives miserable at some points.
Dang. Oh la la. Them is getting the yannies. Yep. I didn't have parents growing up. Foster parents. I'm not. I went through... I don't know how many homes. Then that's not even the worst part of it all. I went through countless homes. And it was rejection after rejection after rejection. So,
Much of that had to stop growing up, and you now have a family that loves you.
yes. And a fiance that likes to be a pain in my butt sometimes.
I'm glad we turned this into an 18 plus stream.
He's not even paying attention currently.
Oh, you kind of doing your thing.
I just said, and a fiance that loves me
Yes. And is a pain in the butt.
is a pain in the butt, too.
Part of the job.
And you didn't even say anything. I was like, is he even paying attention?
I heard the pain in the butt part.
Oh, you heard that.
I heard the pain in the bar.
Hee hee. Oh, a captain's hat. A general's hat. Now, Dad, do you want to keep your hat or do you want to change it for the general's hat?
What's the general's hat? Because I was looking at something.
General Zod's hat. Hate. Hat. I think it's supposed to say hat and it says hate. I was asking.
General's hat.
Alright. Okay, and 501 has his guy. Yeah, I was like, wait, is that supposed to say hate or hat? I think it's supposed to say hat over there. Now, I do have an array of options, and I think more than one person can equip the general's hat. Do you want to change your hat, 501? Oh my gosh.
Why would anyone ever wear an anvil? It seems heavy.
I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, General Genesis. Alright, you got it. Both of you got the general's hat on. What? What?
No, multiple things going on at once. That's all.
I broke him! I broke Gabe! I'll send you a message. I broke him!
Okay, but I sent you.
Yeah, the thing you sent me. I broke him.
I feel robbed.
You both sent it to me, by the way.
Yeah.
I simply saw lemons first.
You saw lemons first because she was the last one to put it.
Yeah.
I found your next toy.
Your next Lego project.
Yeah.
I will make sure they are strategically placed around the floor.
Is that a threat?
It means they'll probably just get scattered around. And it'll probably be me who steps on them.
So, Gabe,
I didn't do it.
yes, you said that it's probably going to be you that steps on them.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is...
Yep. Yep. Every little thing he does never ever seems enough. Every little thing I do never seems enough for you. Screw off. Screw off. Get back.
You can straight up teleport with Sunburn?
Yeah. Sweet. All chests were found. Okay. I think I might have to call it quits at 3 hours because we do have Oma and Opa here.
I'm probably going to wind up going and getting this money to where you're going.
Okay.
I think you need to move that block back. That one.
Like, for example.
Fid.
The one you're looking at.
What you're looking for is Space Ranger.
I'll call it quits at 3 hours. This wasn't my first stream, but thank you.
Oh, that is weird. That's the weirdest glitch I've ever seen on YouTube.
What?
Ah.
This.
That is weird.
I don't think you're watching the right stream, dude.
I am definitely looking at the right stream because you can see that it's got Cryptic and 501 and live chat on the side there.
That's weird. Is it like an advertisement or something then, or what?
No, I went back and I went forward again, but apparently did so too quickly because I was checking the updated thing on the live stream for Lemon, since YouTube does not like ad blockers, and I refuse to disable my ad blockers, so I have to do things a weird way. And it kept the actual video and audio from Chillin' Play's video that I was watching before Lemon, and then now It was showing her name and all that.
Weird.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys. Oh, I'm gonna head off.
Alright.
Oh. It was nice chatting with you guys.
Can you just save wherever? Or how does that work?
It autosaves.
Huh.
Thanks, 501. Thank you, Cryptic, for showing up. Thank you for everyone who showed up today. So, I will talk to you guys all later. And with that, I'm gonna...
You forgot to buy their Cryptic.